Welcome back. We're talking about the MBTA, its current situation and its future, with the head of the MBTA Advisory Board, an oversight group that monitors the T, Brian Kane. So, Brian, in the Advisory Board's recent oversight report on the MBTA budget, it says we're headed for major fare hikes and service cuts by mid-decade if we continue on our current path. Service cuts like ending all red, orange, green, and blue line service at midnight, ending all weekday commuter rail service at 9, no more weekend commuter rail, no more ferry service, 5 to 20% cuts on all remaining services, and so on. Yes. Is that what's coming?
Well, nothing has changed since that report came out, except that we have new leadership. The underlying issues that underpin the T's financial structures, however, have not changed. Those service cuts and fare increases that are referenced in that report came from the MBTA itself in their 2001 Forging Ahead plan, which we successfully fought back. However, we have seen service cuts, not necessarily to that level, but we have seen service cuts by virtue of the fact that there just aren't enough bus drivers anymore to operate all of the routes all of the time, and the same is true on the rail side. Definitely people out there are not getting the service that they deserve or that has really been scheduled. And
the T's finances are a disaster, correct?
By the middle of this decade, state funding for its capital program will dry up. In the meantime, expenses continue to outpace revenue by several percentage points. It varies. This year, the coming budget, fiscal 24, they're only going to be able to have a balanced budget by virtue of having a couple of $100 million in COVID relief funds in the bank.
And that's going away, right?
They certainly do. So we're going to have a big problem in 2025.
So that's right around the corner. Let's recap here. Lack of adequate revenue. Which worsens a multifaceted situation where you can't get the bodies in, you can't get personnel to run the system, which in turn leads to a diminishment in the quality of service, which in turn drives away potential customers, which even worsens the revenue situation. Yes. I hate to be Debbie Downer here, but this sounds like a vicious cycle. Yes. Where's the escape hatch?
It's called the death spiral. The escape hatch, hopefully, is in the new leadership that has just been put in place. Now, I'm not going to sit here Pollyanna-ish and tell you that the fix is right around the corner. I can't even see the corner right now, but I do hope and I remain optimistic that with the new leadership in place, the new GM, 3 new board members led by very seasoned veterans, and a new safety chief, we can begin to at least begin moving forward and not continue to spiral downward.
In the meantime, the cornerstone of the Healy administration's efforts to jumpstart new housing construction is this plan whereby MBTA communities have to meet certain measures of housing development, allowing housing development within proximity to T stations, to get people out of their cars and so forth. But if people aren't riding the T, again, I go back to your own advisory committee report, that falls apart.
It sure does. The MBTA communities legislation, which actually was signed by Governor Baker, came into effect and was built on a promise that there would be additional T service in cities and towns so that as more housing was built and as more people lived there, we wouldn't worsen congestion. Well, that side of the equation is clearly not happening right now. And it won't until the T is adequately funded by the legislature. Let me give you an example, John. The Green Line extension that just opened is going to cost the T $10 million a year to operate over and above fare revenue. It's just a cost they have to eat. We cannot keep putting more and more service constraints on the T and have them run more and more service to places like Fall River, New Bedford without additional subsidies to at least meet their current financial needs.
Well, we're halfway through the budget process on Beacon Hill. Is the kind of revenue you think the system needs in evidence in terms of the new budget?
Well, it's not in the budget, but we are told and we are hoping that there will be an omnibus MBTA bill coming through the legislature this time. Senator Crichton has filed some legislation, and we remain hopeful.
Fingers crossed, then.
Fingers crossed.
Brian Kane, MBTA Advisory Board, thanks.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it. Come back again.